Going.
Looking for a place to shine? Are you ready? Want Georgians' eyes on you? So let's go! Good Morning Georgia is here. Start your day the Georgia way. Want attention for your brand? Broadcast today only on Good Morning Georgia. Contact us today. Email us at info@thecommunicationsmd.com or call on 770-421-5598.
Tune in to Good Morning Georgia. Join hosts Audrey Bell Kearney and Derek J. Wilson every weekday at 9 a.m. for your daily dose of news, politics, business, and entertainment. From local updates to insights from affiliate partners across and beyond Georgia, we've got your mornings covered. Tune in to stay informed and entertained with Good Morning Georgia.
Hey.
Good morning, George. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
I just said to Derek, I got to tighten up because I forget about it. Never mind. Good morning, Georgia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I'm got my sweater on. He told me I look like an old lady today, but it's cold in here. It's a little chilly here in Georgia. So I gotta be warm. I'm a little cold, but anyway.
Well, that's not gonna last too much longer, because it's supposed to be hot this week. So enjoy the cool weather while it lasted, because it won't last much longer. It's ain't hot this week. The last week of August is starting off pleasant and cool, with some areas dropping into the mid to upper 60s, while others are remaining in the low 70s under mostly clear skies this morning. The day ahead will feature sunny skies and temperatures readings return to the low to mid 90s as high pressure continues to build into the region, holding any rain chances at bay. Well, that's in the Columbus area. Valdosta got some rain coming their way. Brief rounds of spotty showers have been moving into the eastern Big Bend and South Valdosta along the I-75 corridor yesterday afternoon. So keep that in mind. Y'all y'all had some weather yesterday. Today's highs is in the 90s. It's definitely warming back up. Last week, everybody was in the 80s.
Sure was.
So they said that was that false fall, as they call it.
Indian summer.
Yeah. So I don't like that. You can't be saying that.
Listen, I didn't make that up.
Oh God.
Derek is always correcting me. That's what people say. What
Yeah, we like our Native Americans.
I didn't say Native Americans.
What type of summer was it?
It's Indian.
So who you referring to?
I don't know.
Moving on. 89 in Blairsville and 92 in Gainesville.
We need to find out. I'm sorry. We need to find out where that come from.
I'm pretty sure the same thing they talking about givers.
What does that mean?
Indian givers. You give and you take it back.
Oh.
Yeah. Anywho, I don't condone it. 92 in Marietta, 91 in LaGrange, 94 in Columbus. Columbus is always the hottest. 92 in Albany, 92 in Valdosta. Valdosta, hey, we got Alma, 90 in Alma.
Albany, just say Albany. Albany.
87 and 90 in 87 in Brunswick and 90 in Savannah. So, like I said, it's gonna be hot as we see. The temperatures are back up into the mid to low 90s. Valdosta does have some scattered showers. Scattered showers return to the forecast Tuesday afternoon with highs in the low to mid 90s before drier weather arrives Wednesday. Mostly cloudy skies Wednesday through Thursday with a brief afternoon shower possible. So down there in South Georgia, Valdosta, you're going to be hot, rain, hot, rain, hot. So you're going to be hot and steaming.
hot and steaming. The pavement gonna be smoking.
It's gonna be hot and steamy.
You see the steam. That's how hot it gets down here. It gets so hot to the pavement. You can see the steam coming off the pavement when it rains.
Yes. Oh God. Georgia Quality Cotton Awards. Okay. As we looking through the news. But anywho, so moving on to some local / national news. Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz visiting South Georgia this week. They will be campaigning for the first time in South Georgia this week in South Georgia. On Saturday, the campaign announced a bus tour through Georgia in a press release.
Commissioner.
Yeah, I know, right?
Commissioner.
So who's gonna go to Savannah?
You.
Paper, rock, scissors.
You ain't gotta do that. You can go.
Paper, rock, scissors.
I'll be sitting right here like, Derek, how's everything in Savannah?
Yep. It's on a bus tour. The vice president and governor will meet with voters in their communities, much like their Western Pennsylvania bus tour, which will include stops at local campaign field offices and high school football practice, according to the press release. So they will kick off the week through the Peach State. We'll host a rally in Savannah on Thursday. That's the end of the week.
We gonna go?
I'm trying to figure out where they're gonna be at the Westery. They said they're gonna be here, the bus tour throughout the week.
Well, they gotta come north, so they might stop in Gwinnett. Last time she came down here, she stopped in Gwinnett. And listen, when they was running for president, when she was running for VP, she stopped in Gwinnett at Gas South, right? And someone called me. I was on my way to church Sunday morning. It's like, look, because I was Good Morning Gwinnett, so you get a little privileges there, right? Mm-hmm. So I get the call, and it was like, hey, Kamala Harris is gonna be at Gas South. Don't tell nobody. But you should get down here. I jumped in the car, man, Georgette. I said, gee, Kamala gonna be down. So I jumped in the car, literally, y'all, which was kind of cool, Derek, because when you meet her, you get a little privileges, right? And I'm right behind ABC in the line to get through.
Get in.
Right. Now this how crazy we were. We get to the line, they got massive security out there. We get to the line, we right behind ABC. We had Good Morning Gwinnett things on the side of my truck, right? Mm-hmm. So it had Good Morning Gwinnett up there. I had a Good Morning Gwinnett badge. I showed my badge. They come on through. They let me on in. I come on in behind ABC. So when you get to the gate, like right before you get to the parking lot, all these dogs, Secret Service, everybody out there. So here go me, right? We had to get out the car. They had to take all stuff out the back of my truck. We taking pictures with Secret Service. Like, come on, let's take a picture. So we got all these pictures with Secret Service, but we were literally, I want to say, we had to be probably 100 feet away from her at that point.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, can we get that close now? I don't know. But look, hey, we are the media.
Right, we are. Good morning, Georgia.
Good morning, Georgia.
And we out here putting it out there.
We are.
So, hey, should be in Savannah. Hopefully. Like, they they don't really put out too much information, because of security reasons.
It was, and that was one of them calls, because someone, was there and they were privileged and
answer your phone when it rings.
Yeah.
Just don't call me private.
It wasn't a private call, like, hey, she gonna be here, come on through. I was like, okay. I ditched church that day.
Well, anybody got any info about any sightings in North Georgia or anywhere in Middle Georgia, let us know. We'll be there.
Sure enough.
I may make the trip down to Savannah. Who knows?
I ain't going on a trip, Derek.
I'm considering it. The trip may be worth the while.
It might be. You just let me know, and I'll go live from wherever you are to here.
I like South Georgia though.
I just don't like that drive. I'm at the point in my life right now where I just really don't like the driving. Like them 4 hours, 5 hour drives. We drove to Mississippi, and it was a good trip though. But I'm just not there anymore.
Just fly.
I ain't flying to Savannah.
Yeah, I get you a jet.
Well, I could go to Gwinnett Airport and borrow, my friend's jet.
Yeah,
they fly to Jersey all the time.
Fly, yeah, use the jet. They got timeshares now for jets.
Really, I would buy that.
Yeah,
I would buy. Regular timeshare, not so much.
Yeah, they got jet timeshare type stuff.
I need to find out about that because some of them places I just don't want to drive.
What's going on in Butts County?
Butts County. So Butts County is in need of a hospital, and they want to build a hospital there, but a lot of people aren't really happy about the way it's going down. So there's a consultant for a local healthcare company. His name is White House. He said they want to build a 150-bed hospital there, which they probably need it. It's in rural, so Butts County apparently is rural Georgia. I have no idea where that is, but anyway, um, they want to take this land and build a hospital. Now, here's where the problem comes in at. There was a law that got pushed through by Republican Lieutenant Governor Burt Jones. He pushed the law through so they can clear the way for construction. Sounds good, right? The problem that people are having is that the land is owned by billionaire Bill Jones,
Hmm.
who happens to be Burt Jones' father. So he owns the land. He's pushed through the Burt has pushed through the law to get the hospital built. Now, this is one of these things where I have to go on the side of the Republicans. If they need a hospital, if Bill and Burt gonna make some money, they're gonna make some money. The folks need a hospital.
It's a conflict of interest, though.
And I get it. I get it's a conflict of interest, but the folks need a hospital.
If it was Derek and Michael, we'll be in jail.
It may be so, but by the end of the day, the folks need a hospital.
I get it.
That's all I'm saying. And so sometimes
So we're gonna do unethical
they do it
things
anyway.
to, you know,
But they do it anyway.
I
Get the
get
folks
it.
a hospital.
Do it legally.
How's legal? Is there land? What they do? Sell the land to the people?
I mean, Burt Jones should have recused himself for anything associated with that land.
Okay, so he should recuse himself from pushing it through. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, he pushed the whole law through just to get his land so his dad can make his billionaire father can make more money.
But you don't think the people need the hospital?
There's already a hospital there. There's a Wellstar Sylvan Grove Medical Center.
But maybe they need another one.
I mean,
I get it. It is a conflict of interest for sure. But what do you do? Do you deny the people health care because the rich get richer?
it's
Do
just
you think the law would have gone through had he not pushed it through? Do you think the people would have said, okay, we're going to go ahead and approve this hospital to be built had he not pushed it through?
I think he should have stayed out of it.
Okay. Okay. Well, he didn't stay out of it. So Bill about to make some money off the hospital.
I mean, but that's why people are having a problem with it. It's yet again another uh, politician using his power to benefit from it. That's no different than Loeffler and Purdue selling and buying stocks during COVID.
But let me ask you this. Do you think No, I'm not gonna ask that question. Let's keep it moving. I ain't gonna ask that question. I'm gonna keep that one in my head.
All right, now you got me wondering what the question was.
Yeah, I ain't asking it.
All right.
Not on air.
Remind me after air.
After
All right.
air.
Election deniers in key states are newly empowered in 2024. Local election officials in key swing states are taking on new power heading into 2024, worrying some legal observers who expect attempts to slow down the certification process in favor of GOP candidates. In the aftermath of the 2020 presidential election, which former President Trump baselessly claimed was rigged against him, local offices, which typically provide clerical roles, are now giving glimpses into what potential chaos may loom in 2024. In Georgia, recent last minute rule changes by the state election board and put this in, make sure you remember this, an unelected panel of 3 Republicans, 1 Democrat, and 1 nonpartisan chair have raised alarms among citizens and election officials that the battleground state election results could be easily thrown into disarray. That's crazy.
So if they throw the results in disarray, Biden just stay president till they fix it.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, if it's gonna be in that much disarray, he'll just be president till y'all fix it.
Yeah, I just sit right here until y'all.
I'm just sit right here until y'all decide. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not gonna give it up. So see, that's the kind of okay. So this is what I don't even want to talk about this one. It makes my blood pressure go up because these people are just so evil. What is the purpose of you trying to stop what's good for the people? What's the purpose?
Man, look, they trying to win. They don't care about the
win and do
people.
what? Win and go back.
Hey,
so it's all about the win. It ain't about the people.
It's about the win. It's all about the W.
It's about the W. But you're gonna screw a bunch of people, millions and millions of people, if that man gets into the White House again. He's gonna screw so many, and he says these things out his mouth. I'm like, he just say anything, and I'm thinking, what smart, intelligent person would just listen to?
Yeah. In Georgia, the state board recently began requiring local boards to conduct a reasonable inquiry, and is in quotes,
That's all right.
inquiry before certifying election results, which critics warns could cause delay. Well, Secretary Brad, who has spoken out against the board's action as an 11-hour effort to impose new activist rulemaking, said earlier this month that refusing to certify election results is unlawful, and that counties must certify results by November 12th. So look, well, at least he's still on the. At least he ain't drunk the Kool
I
Aid
know
yet.
he ain't drink the Kool-Aid
Yeah,
yet. But here's the
yeah,
thing: the man
he gonna
Bible
impeach Trump.
sitting right there to y'all figure out what the numbers are. Like he's not gonna just walk out the White House and give it over. It's not gonna happen. So
Right.
y'all sitting there wasting time with the nonsense. He'll just sit there and wait for y'all.
Yeah,
I can't see him saying, "Well, it's January 6th. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave because they didn't finish counting the vote." I don't see that happening.
nah,
So do what you want to do, but he's the president right now, and he will remain the president till y'all decide y'all want to finish counting these votes
yeah.
and trying to steal them, because that's all you're really trying to do.
So Secretary Brad said that he fully anticipate that counties will follow the law. But Trump, on the other hand, of course, he loved it. He said Trump, on the other hand, has praised the board's three Republicans as pit bulls fighting for honesty, transparency, and victory.
I want Kamala to whoop him so bad, and maybe I shouldn't even be saying this out loud, but I've heard somebody say it.
I mean, well, hell, Joe beat him. Hell, it was 11,000 votes.
I had to beat him by 1 million votes.
Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
That'd be one, and I think she's gonna do it. So you can't go back and say, "Hey, such and such, send me 1 million votes."
Just find me a million. Just find me a million. Just give me 1 million.
1 million. I want it to be a landslide that's so undeniable. Today they're just wasting taxpayers' time and money with the nonsense they're doing. To my, so when has it taken us to the 12th? When is the election? November what? 5th.
November 5th, the first Tuesday.
So it's gonna take 7 days for them to certify something. When has it ever taken that long? Has it taken that long before?
I mean, that's about right. 7 days.
We don't know the night of, like, after the election, who won.
That's not certification.
Okay, so it's gonna take. So they're gonna count and recount to certify.
Election, they say not predict, whatever the word is, but it's not official until it's certified.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? He'll sit right there till y'all finish counting. That's all.
Yeah.
So you take to the 12. You take all the time you need. President Biden will sit right there till y'all finish counting and say Kamala is the winner.
She's the winner.
Yep. And they act like I don't even want to get on that thing either because
She's a winner by landslide.
it really does make my head hurt because I just feel like the people that fight so hard against this are probably people that need it the most outside of the rich folks. It's the other low men on the totem pole that's out there doing all the dirty work, only to find out that um it's a problem for for them to do what they need to do. But it's just crazy. I digress. I digress. Keep going, Derek. What's
Well,
the
all
rest of the
right.
news?
So that's that. High-profile conservative activists joined the meeting to express support of the proposal, including Harry McDonald, a lawyer from Jefferson Clark, for Jefferson Clark, the ex Justice Department official charged alongside Trump in his Georgia election subversion case. The Heritage Foundation, that's the people with the
Project
Project
2025.
2025, the Heritage Foundation, Hand Van Spock Boxikai, whatever, who authored Project 2025. You need to ignore all the partisanship allegations you've heard, said the Heritage Foundation person. This is a matter of good government, not politics. And those who say this will disenfranchise voters, that's just not true. Former secretaries of state warned that the flurry of changes could cause delays that bump up on deadline prescribed in the Constitution. See, the Constitution got a deadline.
Mm.
The Constitution says, and if I'm not mistaken, 7 days after the election, it needs to be certified.
Mm.
So,
That's why I said 12.
yeah, it's always 7 days after the election. Now, when you had the situation like Bush and Gore, where it went all the way to December and had to go to the federal. Well, that was a different situation. But that was because of recounts and all that. So
Mhm.
maybe, just maybe, it'd be in the same situation where you got that many recounts that it keeps pushing it back. But every time it got pushed back, they had to go to court to get it extended.
Oh.
You know, and so and when Gore was denied his last extension, that's when he took it to the Supreme Court.
Mm.
Yeah, so
Gotta do all that.
got to do all that to
Mm.
you know to win. So yep. So that's that in elections. We have any other local news before we go to a break?
Local news. What we got locally?
Let's see what's going on in
Yeah, DeKalb County. Nonprofit breaks ground on facility to ease the transition to adulthood. That sounds pretty good. They had a groundbreaking ceremony that will house young adults leaving foster care. Now, this is a really good one because there are a lot of young people who are aging out of foster care and they really don't have anywhere to go. And what's crazy is if the families don't want them anymore, which I just think that's so sad. But if they don't want them, where do they go? So they're building housing in DeKalb County to make sure that that population is just not thrown out on the streets and become a part of our homeless population. So that's a good thing. So they broke ground on that, and I think that's wonderful. I've heard people say that, like one of my chairwoman for the Gwinnett Women's Chamber, my tech chairwoman, she was in foster care, and she said it was a horrifying experience. So I can see why once you age out, they put you out because it wasn't. Some of those experiences aren't great. So, and I imagine the ones that are, the kids don't have to worry about going anywhere. But once you hit 18, the money stops because for a lot of people, it's about the money.
about the money.
It's not
right.
about the kids. And then once the money stops at 18, you got to go. You got to find your own way, which I think is pretty sad. But anyway, kudos for them for breaking grounds on that new venture. All right, we got a guest on today, so we're going to go to a break, and we're going to come back after the break. We got a guest coming up. They're going to be talking about their district. They're running for office. Mr. Rodney Moore. He's going to come on and tell us what's happening in his district and why he decided to run, and what you guys can do to make sure he secured a vote. So stay tuned. We'll be right back after this message.
Why do 70% of aspiring authors never publish their work? Because they don't have Bookpreneur. Whether you're dreaming of publishing your memoir, a children's book, or the next great novel, Bookpreneur is your go-to source. Our weekly newsletter and video show offer step-by-step guidance and insider tips to help you navigate the publishing world. Don't let your masterpiece stay hidden. Join the Bookpreneur community today and start turning pages into profit. Subscribe now at www.bookpreneur.com.
Welcome to Southern Elite Contracting. We are your one-stop contractor, serving the southeastern United States. We specialize in full insurance restoration and offer an array of general contracting services. We provide remodel and restorations for kitchens, bathrooms, roofing, hail damage, fire, water, and more. Contact us today and let us restore your property.
Did your business accept Visa or MasterCard anytime between January 1st, 2004 and January 24th, 2019? If so, then you may qualify to share in one of the largest class action settlement payouts in history, a staggering $6.1 billion. Visa Inc. and MasterCard Inc. agreed to settle this case and were ordered to repay merchant processing interchange fees overpaid by their customers. To be included, you must opt into the list of participating merchants by August 30th, 2024. You will not be included unless you officially opt in. No personal documents or statements are required. To apply, we need your business name and basic contact information. For more information and how to get your share of this $6.1 billion, text NOISE to 26786. Again, text NOISE to 26786. That's NOISE to 26786. Remember, the deadline is August 30th, 2024.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So we got a guest coming up to the stage, and he's going to talk to us about his district and why he's running for that seat in his district. Like the politics, the seats are really important. Like the election is really important. So we're going to bring Mr. Rodney Moore up to the stage.
Rodney Moore running as Democrat for the Georgia House of Representatives, District 72. How are you doing today?
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm doing just fine.
Well, thank you for being here with us this morning. I'm glad to have you.
I'm glad to be here. It's an honor to be here this morning.
Awesome. So before we dive into to about the campaign, tell us more about you and how people can look you up.
Okay. Well, I'm on the web at rodneyforgeorgia.org, and I'm in the aerospace transportation field. And I'm a former Air Force, served in the United States Air Force. Now I'm married and I have one daughter.
Okay. Okay. So how long were you in Air Force? Did you make it a career or was
I,
you
I didn't make it a career. I was stationed upstate New York, in Plattsburgh. Really cold compared to here.
oh yeah, oh yeah. This is warm.
Mhm.
And for real,
Really
the
warm.
upstate New York is freezing up. I went to Rochester one time in April. It had to be like 12 degrees. I thought I was gonna freeze to death. I'm like, it's that cold? It was
It's
really cold.
it's
So
that
yeah,
cold. It's
yeah.
like I worked outside and it would be like 36 below zero with the wind chilled.
Mm, okay. So what hold on, we're trying to get your
I
website.
need to. What is it? Rodney, the
Is
number 4?
no, it's the word
No,
for
for FOR.
FOR.
Yeah, I tried that. Okay. Go ahead, Derek.
So what inspired you to run for well before we do that, the District 72, could you let our viewers know what area, like what cities is in and counties is part of that area?
Yeah, it's Northern Troop, Heard, and Carroll County, the southern part of Carroll, and the southern part of the city of Carrollton. And
Okay.
in Heard, you got Franklin and Hogansville in Troop.
Okay. And so what inspired you to run?
Well, I don't like the way I see senior citizens getting treated anymore. They're just, they only get Social Security, then they had to pay for the Medicare, then and they're only given $23 a month in SNAP benefits. I think all that needs to change.
Okay. Is that a state or federal?
The state of Georgia pays if you make $16,600 or less, they will pay for your Medicare out of your Social
Okay.
Security. Yeah, and if you're just getting Social Security only, you should not have to pay for Medicare. You pay for it all your life.
Right. Okay.
Randy, what's the population over the districts that you're running for?
I'm not exactly sure the population. I think there was like 18,000 votes last time.
Okay.
It's a
Across the three?
rural area.
Okay.
Is
What?
this an open seat or are you running against an
Uh,
incumbent?
I'm running against the incumbent.
Okay. Okay. And you're not happy with the and so when you go out and talk to the members of the community, what's your, I guess we'll call it the 30-second stump speech. What do you tell your former I mean, your neighbors? What do you tell them and to get them to vote for you?
Well, we talk about the Social Security issues on Medicare, and we talk about the SNAP benefits for seniors and the property taxes, how they keep going up in the state of Georgia. Because there's a lot of seniors that cannot even afford the taxes on their homes. And once your house is paid for, I should just charge you a flat rate of like $250 and say that's it. Instead of just keep
Right.
going up on them. Because I know people that's going to lose their houses because of that. That's on fixed incomes.
Yeah, that's
They
pretty bad.
afford
So
it.
they spent their entire life paying for a house only to use it from tax increases that they can't afford to pay. So I totally agree with you. I feel like it should be a flat rate. Like
Yeah.
just like when you turn a certain age, you get all these other little benefits. That should be one of them too. But that's we're going up against some big dogs on that. So I mean, because I think right now we know that pretty much everything on the other side is about money. It's
Yeah.
not about the people. It's not about what they're not going to have. It's really about money, which I really don't understand it.
I,
But
I don't understand it either. I mean, it's like I won't sign any documents and stuff I don't believe in. I vote from my heart and not for the money. Because I had people offer me money. I was like, no, I don't agree with that. So I'm not signing it.
yeah,
So I
Right.
think people needs to vote from their heart instead of just for money.
Yeah.
And that's what's
And
wrong
people
with
don't.
politics today.
No, yes, I totally agree with you. Like it's about the money. They forget about the people. Now you talk about the SNAP benefit. Tell people a little bit about what that is because we are a national global show and people may not know what SNAP means. So can you kind of explain what that is
Yeah.
and what do you mean by that?
Yeah. SNAP is like it's food stamps where they give you, money every month for food. And when you're a senior citizen, you go apply, all they give you is $23 a month.
What?
Oh wow.
Yes. I mean, even my neighbor next door to me, she said she turned it down. She said, I'm not taking that. That's an insult.
I mean,
$23
A
that's
month.
wow. What you supposed to do with that?
I
That's
don't
not
know.
even a pack of meat. Well, maybe two
uh, not if you buy hamburger meat.
or oxtails.
Oh God, forget oxtails. You can't afford the oxtails. Oxtails are $26 a pack. Ask me how I know.
That's 57. I saw one yesterday, $57
For one pack.
for a 5 pound.
Whew.
It
So,
was, it was $10 a pound, $10
Yeah.
and something a
Yeah.
pound.
So that's pretty bad. So what's your proposal for that? Because $23 is an insult, and I think that's shameful. If you're gonna help people, I mean, that's not even if they said $100, that's not enough. Not for a
no.
month. With $25, you're gonna eat oodles or noodles for a whole month.
Is it because the state is like refusing to take some federal dollars, or because I know SNAP is partially funded by the feds as well, right?
Yes, but I don't know exactly why they only give $23 a month. I just think it should be changed to at least 200. At least that way they
Right.
can buy something to eat.
Agree. Agree.
Yeah, that's terrible. And some of the other issues that you are passionate about, what were they?
Well, I believe in women's rights, reproductive
Mm,
care. That to me, that's very important because I have a
yeah.
wife and daughter, and so if you can take rights away from of one issue, they can take rights away from another person.
Agreed.
That is true. And I think that's another thing. Like people who are so deathly against all of these things, I think the people that are immediately against it, I think there's two groups. People who just don't understand and they just have real prejudices. Like they
Mhm.
don't even understand that these laws affect them, but because they're so prejudiced. And then you got the rich people who just really don't care because they don't affect them. Because at the end of the day, if they need to go somewhere and get some things taken care of, they can just fly away and do that. And it's no big thing to them. But for the people who are local, which is 99% of most of us, these things are really important. So the person that you're running against, obviously I guess they vote along those lines. They feel
Yes.
like those things are okay and you feel like they aren't. What's your plan? What's your plan of action should you win this election?
Well, if I win, I would like to take my ideas to the committee because you had to take it to the committee in the state and present my ideas to them and try to push them in for law.
Okay. Now
Okay.
I see that you're having a meet and greet tonight or this afternoon between
Yes.
3 and 7 at Mama Goldberg Deli off of South Davis Road in LaGrange. You tell us more about that and provide the address.
Yes. Well, it's in LaGrange, Georgia. It's South Davis Road. It sits beside Emory Clinic.
Okay.
And it's across the street from the mall. Just try to give you little directions.
All right. Is that
Now,
where people can do you have yard signs or any
I have
material
yard
that you passing
signs.
out?
Yes, I have yard signs and bumper stickers and postcards.
Oh, okay.
So people who want to get involved with Rodney's campaign can go to rodneyforgeorgia.org. Just the word for spelled out for Georgia.org. Rodney, how has this process been? Is this your first time running for political office?
Yes, it has been. It's first time, and I've learned a lot.
Yeah, I can just
I
imagine.
can,
Before I started into this stuff, I was gonna go into politics, and I still made one day. I
But
haven't quite made my mind up just yet.
it,
I'm leaning more towards maybe one day, not today, but one day.
it,
How's your family taking this? Because I know I've worked on a couple of campaigns, and it takes a lot of time away from your
it,
family. What's their thoughts about you running for office?
they're okay with it. At first, they was like, I'm kind of hesitant, but the more we get involved in it, the more they like it.
Yeah. We need more warriors out there like you fighting for the rights of the people that are in need the most. So thank you for the work you're doing. And if you want to come back and talk more about what's happening in your neck of the woods, we'll be glad to have you come back.
Okay, thank you. It's been an
You're
honor
welcome.
talking to y'all this morning.
Okay, you have any final comments or, you know, tell the people why, as a former candidate myself, the questions we always ask is, why should I vote for you? So this is your 30 second, 60-second time to put it all out there, lay it out so people can know why should I vote for Rodney, Rodney Moore if I live in District 72 for state rep.
Because I'm actually a working person that works 13 hours a day, 4 days a week. And I know what it's like to struggle from paycheck to paycheck. And I'm just an average person, just like you are. Not somebody that's rich and that wants to get rich from this. I just want to make a difference.
All right.
I love it.
Listen, make sure you guys know where to vote. Make sure that they have not unenrolled you off the voter rolls. For you to find out more information about that, go to M as in Mary, V as in Victor, P as in Paul, SOS. That's SOS. Like when you're stranded, SOS, that SOS. It's because this is a SOS.ga.gov. Again, that's MVP so.sos.ga.gov. Be sure to go and make sure that you're on the rolls so you can vote for Rodney. If you feel like what he's saying speaks to you, if you know that there's somebody that gets SNAP benefits that's a senior and they're only getting 23, I can't even imagine $23 for an entire month. That's less than $1 a month.
That's an insult.
You literally have, if you could find something for $1, which you can't even buy chips right now for $1, literally. But if you could, you couldn't even last a month with $23. That's not even $30. And August has 31 months. So you really AOL. All right. So Rodney, thank you so much for your work. Thank you for your service to our country. We will be here to support you if you need us, and just let us know.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
All right. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Listen, guys, we're gonna run to a commercial. We'll be right back after this commercial and bring you more what's going on in and around Georgia. So stay tuned. Welcome back. Welcome back. So listen, you heard it right here. Listen again, this is really important. This election is really important. They're going to take forever to certify, but we want to at least make sure your vote get in there so it can be counted while they're trying to figure out the numbers. Make sure to go to mvp.sos.ga.gov. mvp.sos.ga.gov. Make sure you go there and make sure you're on the voter rolls because they are doing some grimy stuff right now. And so this election is super duper important. So make sure that you know where you're going to vote. Make sure your name is on the rolls to vote. Make sure you know your voting office because that happened to me during the primaries. I normally vote one place. I forget about it. I leave out at the last 5 minutes to go vote. And when I do that, I get to my office and they're not, I can't vote there. I go to the second location where I used to vote, can't vote there either. Don't know where to vote at. So I didn't vote. Don't let that be you. It won't happen to me this time. I will definitely find my time to go and vote early. And then if I can't find my time, find where I'm supposed to vote at least I'll have enough time to actually go and vote. So make sure you go vote. All right. All right.
Also, real quick, as a former candidate, we all know that campaigns cost. And so if you would like to make a donation to Rodney's campaign, visit the link right here, secure.actblue.com/donate/Rodney for Georgia, and that's FOR. Again, campaigns take money. So you would like to support his campaign, please reach out, as well as visit the website at rodneyforgeorgia.org. So,
all right, we're gonna leave that up for a second because $23 is scandalous. Like I can't even listen what I just said before Rodney got off. $23 is $31 in the 31 days in the month of August. If you could afford to eat anything for $1 for 7 days, you wouldn't eat.
Yeah, nah,
8 days you wouldn't eat.
You had to get a case of noodles.
Yeah. So, and I think that's shameful. Like, that's what we talk about, taking care of our elders. it's a shame that we have a government who don't find that important. They don't find it important to make sure that the people could at least eat. $50 a week is still not a lot, but I guess for someone who's a senior, maybe by themselves, they could maybe manage, but not eating things that they really want to eat, but being able to just eat.
Right.
So both are Rodney. He's in District 72.
That is down there in LaGrange area,
Yeah,
Troup County. Troup, Troup.
Troup County.
Troop, there we go.
Okay.
All right. Poor air quality is expected in metro Atlanta on Monday afternoon. So today, the Georgia Environmental Protection Division relayed a code orange for air quality alert to the National Weather Service for Metro Atlanta in effect this afternoon, Monday, August 26th. So what's in the alert? The alert gives the following information. Code orange air quality is in effect for Atlanta, the Georgia Department of Natural Resources, Environmental Protection Agency. So sensitive groups, yeah, it's me. So I guess I'll be staying in the house today. Look at that. Because I have asthma.
Apparently I do too now.
Yeah.
Ooh.
So under code orange condition, the outdoor air quality is likely to be unhealthy for some people. Children who are sensitive to ozone and people with heart or lung disease should limit prolonged outdoor exertion during the late afternoon and early evenings when ozone concentrations are the highest. So be mindful of that. I guess schools are aware, so they will take the necessary precautions. Uh, but yep, code orange, air quality out there in Metro Atlanta area. So that I guess that covers the 29 counties, Metro Atlanta area.
Let's talk about some football.
Ready for some?
Listen, Friday Night Lights, Archer got upset. Let me tell you. So Archer's one of the schools that everybody is always looking for them to win, win, win. Well, second year high school, which I didn't even know they had a football team. Like I think that's my first.
Probably second year, maybe they first year.
Okay, because I'm like, what second year? Not only does second year have a football team, they kind of put a whooping on Archer, not a bad whooping.
And they 2-0.
Yeah, they the score was 34-27. Archer lost the game, and I'm almost positive that was a shocker to them.
No, yeah.
Yeah, that was a shocker because I'm sure Archer was the favorite. However, the favorite doesn't always win. They do not always win. Let's go on down to Calhoun.
But second year, wasn't second year built to alleviate Archer from overcrowding? So I'm saying that to say I'm pretty sure second year got some Archer players.
I thought second year was one of them schools that was built because it was like a STEM academy or something.
I thought it was due to, I mean, they are in the same area. They're not.
Is second year out there? Because Archer's out there.
Yeah.
Going towards the Q.
I believe that's whatever district Karen and Rachel was over.
Okay. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe they did get some Archer players. Whatever the case is, they won the game Friday night. So Friday night,
2-0. So I don't think they're no. I mean, it's still early, but
it is very early.
I think second year is going to be another Gwinnett powerhouse.
Probably so.
Especially if they do the zoning, have some of the
look. Second year was 3-14 for the past 2 seasons.
Well,
yeah, so they didn't. Either Archer really suck or they are really putting the work in.
They climbing.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Let's go on down to Calhoun County. Calhoun. Oh, not.
Nah, that's a whooping.
Tara County got spanked. Yep. That is a whooping. Oop.
They should have stopped that game.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. The score was Calhoun County 40, Tara County 14.
14.
They got spanked really bad. Yeah.
What's that? Two touchdowns?
That's 2 touchdowns and a wake up. That's 4 touchdowns. Because look, that's 5, 6. That's 5 touchdowns.
I mean, but at least they got 2 touchdowns.
Oh, that don't help, Derek.
I'm trying.
Okay, yeah, that you
try.
Yeah, they
did better than Rabon County.
Yeah. Oh, so let's get on down here to Fannin County and Rabon County. This was bad too. Fannin had 28, Rabon had 7.
They got 1 touchdown in
field goal. At least they got a touchdown. They got when you don't it's bad when you have no score on the board.
Yeah.
So you had something on the board.
That like a soccer match.
Yeah, you ain't get blown. You didn't get blown completely out. You got blown out, but not completely out because you had a number on the board.
Now, the next game was a good game.
This was a good game. It was a close game too.
Yeah.
Dodge County versus Blakely County. Blakely. Bleakley.
Blackley.
Blackley. See, some of these places I've never heard of. Dodge County.
Dodge.
Isn't that where the Dukes of Hazzard were? Where they were? Where they were?
I have no idea.
They
was here in Georgia.
I thought it was Dodge County. So when they say get out of Dodge, that's what they mean.
Talking about get out of Dodge.
Better get out of
You
Dodge.
better get out of Dodge.
Get out of Dodge.
Maybe one of them sundowns.
Yeah, maybe. I had never heard that term until I came to Georgia.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I was like, what is that? A sundown town. I'm like, what is that? I had never heard of it. Anyway, I don't want to go that route. Let's stick to football. Dodge County, Bleakley County, 1916. That was a game right there.
That was a game.
That had the crowd on their feet right there, boy.
Whole time.
I would have left out of that. Can't talk.
Matter of fact, they did a 3-point conversion.
Yeah, ooh.
Or a 2-point conversion.
2-point conversion.
At 19.
That was a good game right there.
3-point, no 3-point.
I was when I was watching the game Thursday night when I came from bowling, I was screaming at the TV. So I know that game right there, I would have been on my feet. Yeah. Everybody was on their feet. Jackson just as bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are good games right here. So East Jackson and Commerce County, East Jackson and Commerce, 14-13.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. East Jackson was the underdog.
And they came out on top.
Yep.
Yeah. Being then number 6. So Commerce was number 6 in the Class A Division 1. Yeah, number 6. And so East Jackson.
They got a kicker on their team.
Let me tell you something. Who team was it I was looking at the other night? Alabama. The kid can kick 50 yards. Yeah, he's gonna go. He's gonna pro.
The one that Grayson played.
Yeah, so it was interesting because he could have kicked the field goal and probably got it, but it was 59. They know he can kick 50, and they put him on the field to set him up to go kick for the 59.
He's like, nah.
And then they changed the play, and it's like, nah, we're gonna go into overtime and see if we win in overtime. They should let him kick.
I mean,
it still would have went in overtime.
Oh,
the score was tied up.
Oh yeah.
So they were going to go into overtime anyway. I think I would have let him kick it.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah, because that probably lost him the game. He might have made that 59. He's going to the pros because kickers are hard.
Oh yeah, ask Dallas. Anyway. Keep moving.
Listen, that was Derek said. That his name is Derek J. Wilson. He threw me on the bus last week. And then down in Worth, it said worth nothing. What does that mean? Worth had 0. What does that mean?
Worth, I don't know.
It's like worth nothing.
Worth noting. Good God.
Worth noting. I thought it said worth nothing. I'm like, what in the hazy?
Worth noting.
All right. Campbell is 2 for 0. Second. Okay. What else they got? What's worth noting?
East Paulding ended a 6-game losing streak.
No, God.
All right. Pike. The Wolfpack defeated 8-point favorite Parkview in week 1. Pike County, a 0-10 team last season, is 2-0 after a 21-20 victory over 14-point favorite Haralson County. That was a good game. 21-20.
Yeah, that's
0-10. You know they was.
Yeah.
You know they was on their feet.
Yeah.
Pike didn't know that. They just won Super Bowl.
Yeah, right. That's what it felt like. They probably celebrated like
0-10.
Real.
Oh, man. Pike is playing his first season under head coach Stephen Holmes. With something going on down there. Y'all better watch them.
Yeah.
Stephen is bringing in some.
He's bringing in that new energy.
Walnut Grove defeated Walton County rival Loganville. That was a whooping, 48-19. It's the first victory in the 9-game history of the series. Loganville, y'all starting to y'all done won 9 in a row.
Okay, Loganville, you better watch them too.
Loganville, well, they lost this one 48-19.
They got spanked.
Loganville favored by 17 points in this one, but had won the first 8 meetings. Most recently 39-0 in 2021. Okay, well, y'all won now.
Yeah.
y'all got a loss. So high school football in Georgia is back.
Yeah, it's back, baby.
It's back.
And the girl will be at the high school football game this coming Friday. I got to figure out which one I'm going to, whether I'm going to Southwest DeKalb where my brother teaches, or whether I'm going to Grayson. I'm torn between 2 games every week most of the time, and I have to pick and choose. It depends. If Grayson's playing a sorry team, I ain't going to that game.
Oh, man.
Only thing about me going to my brother's game is there's a lot of lip action be going on in his game. Oh, my God. I'm talking about the people, like the fans on his side. I be wondering, like, oh, my Lord.
They don't know you're related to.
They don't know. They don't. My husband be sitting there saying, "Don't say nothing."
Coach ain't ish.
Yeah.
Hey now.
Then this be me like,
we don't have too many more of those.
Right. So my husband be praying, "Don't say nothing," or there. But I tell you, it'd be hard sometimes.
Well, since we're talking sports, Valdosta celebrates the opening of South Georgia's very first indoor pickleball
Never heard of that till I
facility.
got here.
Pickleball. I don't think. I mean, do they play with deal or okay? Never
You
mind.
stupid. That was so corny.
I thought we were talking pickles, not corn.
It's
All
like a
right.
pickleball.
Anyway, South Georgia is getting its first indoor pickleball facility. Uh, Thomas Provost, a former Valdosta State tennis champion, and Chris, owner of the local Medicare brokerage, Your Life Agency, along with the third friend, Magnus. That is old Magnus. Isn't that her anyway? Oh, maybe I'm thinking of a different Mag. Who lives in Houston, are the owners of the new facility. Hey, wait a minute, that's a different Mag. I heard that name before. Wintersville Pickle. That's the name of Wintersville Pickleball. The first indoor facility in South Georgia is located inside an old Ashley Furniture building in Valdosta. It will house eight courts with a pro shop with the latest paddles for free clinics for beginners and Dippin' Dots. Oh man, I used to love Dippin' Dots. Man, go to Six Flags. They used to have some Dippin' Dots. But they are
Like little
ice cream
things.
for the ice cream.
Yeah, I know. I don't like sprinkles. I don't like none of that stuff.
Dippin' Dots. Oh man, that's probably why I got.
I don't like extra stuff on my stuff. Yeah, yeah.
You say the public is invited to take a free look inside of the facility.
Tell people what pickleball is, because I'm sure they have. Some people have no idea what a pickleball is.
Pickleball is nah. I'm not a. This is my
Interpretation.
Yeah, interpretation. This is my non-professional opinion. Get it? Non-professional. Pickleball is the merging between tennis and table and ping pong.
And ping pong.
Yeah. So take tennis as in you got a court, and then take ping pong because you like, you know,
But
they be serious on it though.
so
But
it's on a court with a little hand thing like you play table tennis.
Yeah, it's like a big paddle.
A big old paddle, but you got to hit it across a net.
A net. So you're not playing on the table.
You're not playing on the floor.
Yeah,
I imagine that could be very hard.
And they got the 4 squares, two on each side.
Oh,
and you have to stay within, the lines. And I think it's fun. This has been. It started off as a new trend for seniors that has started to trickle down to we're gonna say middle age. I don't think no young people. I don't think you got no kids or teenagers playing pickleball yet.
Well, pickleball has a whole tournament.
It's not kids and teenagers.
I don't know.
It's a bunch of 35s and ups.
Have you checked though?
I'm pretty sure everybody in this picture look like they about 45.
In that picture, but I when I first saw the tournament, I was like, they have a pickleball tournament. Like we actually have a pickleball tournament.
And they got a pickle
here in Georgia
as their logo.
They got a pickle as a logo.
A pickle. I bet that's deal.
Yeah, well, could be
pickleball.
Dill pickles could be. You never know. But I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, we just talked about them, right? I think it's pretty cool. Because we need to get outside anyway. Like I'm not mad. Get outside your house and do more things. That's why I bowled. Oh, I didn't bowl all summer though. I
got brackets and everything.
It showed too.
Ooh, look at this. Yeah, man, they got so many people out here. Look at that.
I told you they have tournaments. They have like pickleball tournaments.
This tournament got so many people here.
Listen, folks like pickleball.
Got more people at the pickleball in the WNBA game.
Right. That's so terrible, ain't it?
Well, prior to this year, anyway.
Yeah, that Angel. Did you know that Angel Reese was dating Kevin Durant?
Oh no, I did not.
Yeah. So Angel Reese and Kevin Durant are dating. So apparently, Jaylen Brown hooked them up.
Okay.
Yeah, I was like, what? I never see Kevin with anybody, but I think he's like, yeah.
Maybe should keep him with a haircut.
Don't talk about Kevin.
I'm just saying, for the amount of money he got, you'd think he get his haircut.
Ain't about the money for him.
More frequently.
That he's been his authentic self.
No haircut.
If that's who he authentically is, that's who he's been.
I think Durant get maybe 2 haircuts a season.
Don't judge him. He's been his authentic self.
I at least give me a haircut.
That's you though. At least that's authentically you.
At least give me a shave once a month, which is what I do.
He's dating. She's pretty too. So I'm excited for him because I never see him with anybody. I think, well, that makes a perfect match, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I looked at him like never see him smile. I never see him do anything. I saw this big old smile. I was like, look at him smiling. He had a nice smile. Because he never smiles. He's so serious all the time. I met his mom. She's tall too. Like I'm standing next to her, we hugging, and I'm coming like under her breast because I'm a fidget.
Mm. I always thought Shawnee O'Neal was short, but if you go back and look at her old pictures with her standing next to Shaq, she was like right below his neck. That's not short. Yeah, like she
Shaq
tall.
is tall.
7'2".
7'2".
So she every bit of six something.
So how tall are they kids?
Oh, I mean, all of them dunking.
Yeah.
So I mean,
I met Wendy Williams one time. She's very tall too. Again,
thought that was a man.
Come on, man, don't diss Wendy.
Oh, I mean, sorry.
I hugged her. I was getting an award, the Women's Something Award.
That's a big age difference. He's 35, she 22.
And he got him a young thing, a young pretty little thing.
Yeah, well, young tender. I think she was. I thought Kevin. I thought Kevin Durant was at least 26.
I didn't think he was that young, but I didn't think he was 35 either.
He's 35.
He got about some years though. Ooh, angel baby.
Angel of mine.
Anyway, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
He seems to be a really nice young man. You don't see him in the news doing nothing bad.
I wonder if
he's a businessman too.
I wonder all of them are. I wonder if Carmelo is messing with the track lady.
We're not saying that on this show.
I'm just asking. Did you saw what I saw at the Olympics? Did you?
I did not.
Oh yeah, she was. They was together. But who knows? I mean, he's a single man, so it's not like Lala left. So
listen, I ain't calling no name. His name is Derek J. Wilson.
That's fine. Let's call us
I ain't
T Good Morning Georgia.
Good morning T.
Good morning
the T. Morning T on Good Morning Georgia, and we got the T.
We got us a new segment right there.
Right, and we got the
breaking news.
The T. Dominique used to have a show called Spill the Tea with Dominique. Yeah. We need to bring on, like, you want to come on and do a segment spilling the tea? We pop her in every now and again.
She got the tea.
Like you want to come on and do spill the tea for like 5 minutes. Pop her in.
You gotta have some good tea now. 5 minutes.
She be doing good tea, but we got to make sure we ain't spilling the tea. We
ain't. We ain't announcing. We're not announcing that Beyonce gonna be at the DNC and then she don't even show up.
Who announced that?
T, the other Z.
No.
The other T.
The
other T. Yeah. I mean, they're usually right. I was listening to them on the radio. Well, on the radio, and I didn't realize that they big break was the Michael Jackson.
What you mean?
Like that's what catapult them into less tabloid, into more accurate news. Because they was the first one to report that MJ passed. And they was accurate.
I can't wait till Good Morning Georgia has a staff of people bringing us like this breaking news that nobody else has.
We holding the mic, breaking news.
And they're coming in, they're bringing it to the news desk, and they're bringing it to us.
So you want to be like Howie?
Yeah.
His name Howie, right? Not Howie. Yeah, Howie.
Yeah. Howie who?
The guy from TMZ.
He used
to be on People's Court. Remember People's Court?
I know he's a lawyer. That's
dun.
Speaking of People Court, I was at the National Business League. They had a conference this weekend, and Judge Penny was there. She was a speaker.
Judge Penny.
Yeah, Judge Penny. She had a show, a paternity show.
Oh.
But now she's in the White House with President Biden under USDA. Did you know it's a lot of money in the USDA?
There's a lot of money. They do a lot of mortgages too.
They do a lot of everything that people don't know about. So I'm definitely diving deep into that research this week because there's some things we're trying to do at the GWC. And she was saying how so that's her job. So she left the paternity court show to go work in the White House over USDA. And I thought that was pretty cool. But she was saying that there's so many resources and so much money available out there that a lot of small business and homeowners don't even have a clue about, because that's not a place. When you think USDA, you think farms and agriculture. That's what you think.
Right.
And apparently the monies can be used for a bunch of different things. Like I remember a few years ago, I was speaking in Alabama at this conference, and there was a woman there who had a farm in her backyard. Now, it wasn't a big farm, and she had like a little petting zoo in her backyard. This is a hint to Derek because he has a huge backyard. She got government dollars for that.
To do what?
To grow vegetables in her backyard because she had a mini farm. There was money for that, and she talked about that. As a matter of fact, I saw her on TikTok recently. Oh, look at Laura on TikTok. She took one of my classes, one of my podcast classes. But she has a tiny farm in her backyard that feeds just her. But because there is a certain amount of land that you need, and I'm almost positive you got just enough. She was able to get funding for that, and she told us that on her. She was speaking on the panel, so I thought that was pretty interesting. So there's a lot of resources out
Maybe
there.
I can grow cotton. I'm pretty sure there's enough people out here that can show me how to grow some cotton
She just
and
wants
make some money off of it.
mangoes.
I'm
Go
just saying,
something.
make some money.
We
I
don't need
want,
we don't need
I
no
want,
cotton. We don't
I
need no
want, I want that
flashback.
Georgia crop.
We don't need that. We don't need, oh, check this out. Speaking of crops, there's a gentleman there. Now, this was interesting. I took some notes. His family is in Arkansas, and they grow rice.
Okay, rice.
And they are the only, what did he say? I thought that was so
The
freaking
only black
interesting.
rice farmers.
Yes, moving millions of pounds of rice. I thought that was so crazy in Arkansas, and I want to say Virginia. But his great grandfather, they all started this rice farm, and he was saying how they've been growing rice forever, and they are like the only black farmers that do that. So there are opportunities out there for you if you are thinking about buying a house. Check out the USDA. If you're thinking about starting a mini farm, check that out as well. Because if you got the land, you can do those type of things, and the resources may be there for you to do them. So check that out.
All right.
All right.
Well,
All right.
one
ahead.
little, one last, this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. Going back to weather, we have 96 more days, 14 hours, and 60 minutes until the end of hurricane season. So let's put that out there. Hurricane season is still alive and active. This week, normally this week and the first 2 weeks in September is normally the biggest week of hurricane season. If you look back at all the major hurricanes that has hit over the past several years, they happened in that time frame. Katrina, Rita, Ike, Sandy, Florence, that set over the Bahamas for 4 or 5 days. All that happened within this week, the last week of August and the first 2 weeks of September. So please make sure you are on. You have your stuff together. Make sure you have a safety kit, have a plan, and have some emergency contact numbers. Make sure you stay in communication with someone. I would recommend if you are in Florida and you on the coast, your safety contact shouldn't be somebody else on the coast too. You may need to call somebody in Alabama or somebody. Like, make sure. No, I'm from Texas, and so if anything happens here, my cousin that's here as well, we're calling people in Texas. Hey, we're fine. Have you heard from such and such? Like, if I can't get in contact with my cousin, I'm calling Texas to make sure that he reached out to somebody to make sure we're safe. So just keep that, be prepared for the storm. You don't like Audrey Doomsday over here. She prepared for everything. Storm, meltdown,
Yeah,
nuclear disaster.
you should see like all the masks and
She got a
gloves.
weather phone
I need to have one.
that wind it up.
Y'all laughed at me. But here's the thing: when they say go, go. Do not sit there. I'm gonna wait it out. I'm gonna see what's gonna happen. If the people say leave, leave.
And I was just talking to my cousin yesterday about a generator. He's getting his mom a generator, and so
Get solar. Totally get solar.
I'm considering doing the same.
Solar.
Solar. I don't know if I want that on my house.
Solar. You ain't got to use. I said a generator, so you don't have to get it on your house. You can get a generated, a solar thing that stands up in your yard. You can move it so you can face the sun. So get solar, because if the electric is down, who's going to get gas? What happens if they run out of gas? We ain't gonna run out of the sun.
Yeah,
we won't run out of the sun, people.
Okay.
And I'm looking up at the ceiling like I can actually see the sun in this building.
I got too many trees.
Find a spot there, put it on the side of the road, get the sun. Ain't no trees on the side of the road. Get you a solar generator. You can't shut the sun off.
All right.
All right. All right. We're gonna go to our last commercials, and we're gonna come back, and Derek's gonna give you his words of wisdom for the day. Stay tuned.
In a world where business and sustainability intersect, the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, or GWC, stands as a beacon of empowerment and innovation. Our mission: to empower women in business while fostering a culture of sustainability within our community. We're not just about business growth. We're about eco-friendly practices, about encouraging a healthier, more sustainable future for all. Through innovative tools, equipment, and education, we're supporting the success of women entrepreneurs and promoting a greener tomorrow. Our vision stretches beyond the present. We see a future where GWC is a leading force in the promotion of women's entrepreneurship and environmental stewardship. A vibrant community where women in business thrive alongside a commitment to sustainability. We're making the Gwinnett region a model for inclusive economic growth and ecological balance. We are the Gwinnett Women's Chamber of Commerce, where business meets sustainability. Join us in shaping the future.
MD Communications Group, a complete networking hub. Trend technologies to your way. Struggling with your network provider? Bad internet, television, and mobile phone services? Let's resolve this together with MD Communications Networking Hub. Slow internet, bad television, bad cell phones, services, and want to save more? Choose us. What makes us unique? Economical deals, distant coverage, best rate, fastest speed and bandwidth, maximum channel options, clear signal cover. Stay stress-free. Try our best residential and commercial high-speed internet, television, and mobile phone services. Let us manage your stress. Contact us today. Visit our website, thecommunicationsmd.com, or call on 770-421-5598.
Hey there, creative souls. Are you ready to unlock your full potential and join a community that truly gets you? Welcome to the Indie Creative Collective. Imagine a vibrant space where podcasters, musicians, video creators, writers, filmmakers, and so many more come together. This isn't just any group, it's a free, membership-based collective that meets monthly, offering a treasure trove of opportunities for collaboration and exchange. Here, passion is the driving force. Every member is deeply committed to their craft and keen on monetizing their skills. Picture this. Each gathering is a stage where you can present your current projects, showcase your ongoing work, get constructive feedback, and elevate your art to new heights. But that's not all. These meetings are a goldmine of industry insights. We share what trends are making waves and which practices to steer clear of. This open exchange ensures that you're always in the loop with the latest knowledge and best practices in your field. The Indie Creative Collective is more than just a network. It's a breeding ground for innovation, a support system for creatives striving to make a living from their art, and a hub for like-minded individuals to connect and create together. Whether you're an established creative or just starting out, this collective is the perfect place to find inspiration, enhance your skills, and connect with fellow creatives committed to turning their artistic endeavors into profitable ventures. So what are you waiting for? Join the Indie Creative Collective today and embark on a journey of creativity, collaboration, and success. Stay creative, my friends. I
want to tell you.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh my goodness. All right. Good morning, Georgia. As you start your day and look ahead to the week, remember to savor every moment. Life is full of small joys. Take time to appreciate them. Whether it's a simple smile, a kind word, or a quiet moment, these little things make all the difference. Keep your heart open, stay positive, and embrace every day with gratitude and enthusiasm. You got it. Make it a week to remember. I already remember this week.
Listen, thank y'all for joining us. Be sure to subscribe to the show if you're watching us on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, or Instagram. Be sure to subscribe to the show and share with a friend. And if you got news for us, email us. Go to the website, goodmorninggeorgia.org, to send us an email. We can share your news about what's going on in your neck of the woods. Also, if you want to be an affiliate partner for us and come on every week, every month, every day with us to talk about what's happening in your neck or your business, you know, we have an affiliate program just for you. So check us out. Go to goodmorninggeorgia.org for more information. We'll be back again tomorrow at 9 a.m. God willing. You guys have a wonderful day. And until next time, make it a great one. Bye, everybody.
Georgia.
You've been listening to and watching Good Morning Georgia. To become an affiliate partner to report on what's happening in your community, leave us a message by going to www.goodmorninggeorgia.org. Be sure to subscribe to the show and share it with a friend. Do us a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/@Good Morning Georgia today.